Alright, we'll wait for 10 seconds for all the low attention span, Jeffrey retard anime watching gamers to leave the video, and then after that we'll continue. Okay, so this title may sound a bit crazy to a lot of you people, but I just want you to hear me out to understand why this may be a good idea. A lot of your reactions might be, Arey, Shrey, how can you even say such a thing like this? Listen, maybe it's my privilege that I can say something like this because I know, like people in the comments will be like, oh, but there are people that don't have parents who would never say such a thing. Listen to me. We only value things which we don't have. Okay, so the only people like disagreeing with this title of the video is the people that do not have parents, like, or did not get the love basically. It's the same with anything, man. Like people that are poor value money, people that are skinny value a good muscular body, people that are unhealthy value health. Whatever you don't have is what you value. It's just the brutal human nature. Okay, so you can never compare two human beings and say, how can you say such a thing about your parents? Listen, man, I have parents. I had them good. I had a good life with them. That's why I'm able to say this, not the other way around. I have many examples and stories of when I blocked my parents, either virtually on my smartphone or in real life, and I saw exponential momentum in my life where I'm actually getting new experiences, enjoying my life better, and just freeing myself from the crutches of permission seeking from my parents. I want to tell you something crazy. So I basically have like a health issue in my like left leg where, listen, it's not anything physical. I have concluded, and doctors have told me as well, that it's mental. My mental stress is causing me physical pain. And trust me when I tell this to you, okay? And by the way, I have to take medication every single night to stop the pain from happening, and it damages my heart and everything. But it's fine. But let me tell you, when I say this, I when I'm not in the crutches of my parents, when I'm not in the crutches of the constant permission seeking, when I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. Listen, the past few days I've been doing that, and my pain is not there. I did not take medications for the past 3 days. That is insane. I'd have to take medication just to sleep. That's how painful it is. And I know it's happening from stress. And once I gave it up, once I blocked them, the stress is gone. The pain is gone. Do you not understand how damaging that is to be in the crutches? I want you to all read a book right now. It's called Iron John. I'm halfway through the book. But trust me and read that book. If you do not read that book, you're a little anime watching degenerate. Watch that book and change your life. You will understand how to exactly navigate a relationship with your parents. Every great person, they have to. This is not. I'm not saying this out of hatred or anything. You must become an independent person. You must. It is a must. Usually in the past, in the olden days, you would receive help from other men in your tribe to become your own man. There was a ritual from boy to man where when you're a boy, you are in the confinements and the possessiveness of your mother, and then you become a man. And the way you become a man is that other men in your tribe would help you become that man. They would keep you away from your mother. They would make you do adventurous stuff, do a ritual maybe, and they would forge you into a man, whether it's through a ritual, a training process, whatever. In the olden days, we had a gurukul, where the guru would keep you away from your parents, groom you into an independent person with your independent personality. Now in the modern era, listen, we can get away from our parents, but we cannot get away from our parents without harming ourselves. Right? Before we had support, okay, so Gurukul would support you, or other men in the tribe would support you in becoming this man. Now you're pretty much all on your own. where yes, you want to detach from your parents, not detach is the wrong word. You want to become free from your parents, you want to become independent, but you cannot do so without harming yourself in the process because you do not know what the fuck you're doing. But that's the trade-off I'm willing to make, man. Because I've, it's either being a little cuck, living with like in the possessiveness of your parents, or forging yourself into the ideal man in whatever way you understand. I would much rather choose the second path because that means I'll have a more dynamic life. That at least that's, even if I don't become a man, that's at least that's what I'm achieving with this. Also, there are many frustrations when it comes to being in the clutches of your parents. I'll give you one example. They always try to help you in these weird, messed up ways. They know you're suffering in whatever way, whether it's they know you're suffering physically or mentally or however. They try to help you, but it's you need their help, but it's not in the way that you want it. Do you understand? I cannot give you an example for this because every example is so different and you will not be able to relate with my examples. But just like, let's say you're just frustrated, and then they help you. What you need is something and they give you something else, right? What you need from them is, I could not give you an example for this, but I hope you understand the point. And it's very frustrating when your own people do not understand what you need and want, because there's a fundamental shift in understanding and communication and all this other stuff, right? An example, yes, I could give you this example, would be that you share your problems, okay, in the hopes that they will listen and give you a solution. But what really happens when you share your problem is that it completely backfires. It completely backfires to the point where you're like, what the fuck, why did I share this in the first place? This is backfiring on me. Better to not share anything then, because these guys clearly can't help you in your problems. That they either they not don't listen properly, or they reply too quickly, or they talk too much, or they give you some different solution that you're not looking for, or you already have a solution and all you need is assist, but they're like, it's messed up, man. It's truly messed up. Maybe what you're telling them is out of their worldview. There's various reasons, and the last one is the most depressing. Is that when they know what they should be doing, yet they don't do it. They would rather watch some bullshit TV shows on Amazon Prime all fucking day. They know what to do, but they still don't do it. They're too busy with their screens, or too busy with their work, or too busy with their bloody business or whatever. They know what to do. You've told them what to do. You told them, I want this, and yet they don't do it. I'm talking about like in a relationship where you're like, listen, I need this from you, and then they still ignore you. What depressing. What in this case, you are the fucking stupid one. You're the child, yes. You are growing, yes. You are expecting certain things from your parents, yes. But you are the stupid one to fucking even expect anything. Listen, my friend, nobody's gonna come out here to help you, man. Like, well, it just forget. Like, that's why, like, it hurts me to say, it hurts me to even make this video, because I make this video out of desperation. I make this video out of my trust being broken again and again. I make this video to tell you that nobody's gonna save you. Nobody cares about you, bro. It's you versus the world, bro. Like, your parents had to give you birth and just feed you to a certain level. Then if they can't forge you into from a boy to a man, it's up to you. You have to make the leap, because they don't know any better. They honestly don't, and they think they do, but they don't. So these are some of the reasons why I've decided to block my parents. Like, whether it's through the phone or in real life. Now, I'm not telling you to block your parents. I'm just telling you why I have blocked them. If this is relatable to you, you may do the same. But I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you why I did it. Okay, and it might be worth considering how advantageous of a relationship it is, because we as kids, we expect certain things, man. But when you don't get them again and again and again, and when it's like, I don't know how to explain this, but if you are unsatisfied with your relationship with your parents, you feel like they've put you in like a box, or you're finding it difficult to express yourself, you might want to consider blocking them. You might want to. That's all for this video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.